everyone, it's me Heather. So today I wanted to talk about what it was like the first day after I delivered my daughter in the hospital in Japan. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes because I forgot. So I remember some. But okay, so basically my daughter was born at 5:13 p.m. on Wednesday. So then after the 2 hours after delivery, they brought us to our room. And then my daughter and I stayed in the room. Now, typically the first night, the nurses would take the baby into like the nursery and they would care for the baby. But I specifically told them that I really wanted her to stay with me and do like skin to skin, like just lay her naked on top of my skin because that helps with milk production and just have that bonding time with her. But I guess I normally want the moms to rest. But I told them, it was okay. They asked me, was I sure that like I would be able to physically be able to handle like getting up and changing her diapers and taking care of all that stuff? And I said that was fine. So they had brought in like a pack of the 99% wipes, and they brought in a big pack of diapers, which their diapers are huge for a newborn. I was really surprised compared to like the little American ones that are tiny and have the umbilical cord cut out. It was really surprising. So basically they left, and then my daughter and I just stayed together that night. So right next to me they had the little bed that I could lay her down into, and there was an alarm on it. So I would have to turn off the alarm and then take her out, and then when I put her back in, set the alarm. Now the problem I had was my daughter, every time I'd go to lay her down, her arms would flail out and she would just start crying. And I tried to swaddle her the best I could. So it didn't really work that well for me, so I ended up just sleeping with her in the bed with me. But I'm used to sleeping with a baby on me, so it didn't really bother me. But they had a heated blanket in the little bed, so it would keep her nice and warm, which was nice. So basically, at 8, they never came in at all in the middle of the night, which was really nice to get like peace and quiet and sleep. But you had the phone in the nurse's button if you needed to call. So at 8 a.m. they came in to check on my baby, and they took her and did a check. And then I was just waiting in my room for her to come back. And then at 8:30 they have like a lactation consultant come in, and they come in and they check your nipples to make sure they're not clogged, the milk's coming through, and everything's good and looks okay. And then they also peek and check on your stitches. So at that point, you're still wearing like the maternity kind of underwear. So they just peek and check to make sure stitches are looking okay. Then they left me alone and didn't come back in. So in the afternoon, they came in to do like a temperature check. So they take just like this little thing and they just go deep, okay. And they checked my daughter and myself to make sure we didn't have like a fever. Then from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. we had visiting hours at my hospital. So that was when like my mother-in-law was finally able to come and meet her new grandbaby, and my children were able to come meet their sister. They did say that if I wanted my husband to stay, that he could sleep on the sofa. They had brought him in some blankets and a pillow, but he needed to tend to our other 2 children at home, so he didn't end up staying. But they did give us that option, which was really nice. And since I'm vegetarian, like I mentioned before, actually vegan, I didn't want to eat the meals that they were going to provide at the hospital, so I had my own meals in my little refrigerator and freezer. So I would just pick up the phone and ask the nurses to come, and they would take my food, they would heat it up for me, and then bring it back. And then when I needed my water bottle filled with more water, I'd just pick up the phone, and the nurses would come, grab my water bottle, and fill it up. So it was really nice and convenient, and it was pretty easy that first day recuperating after the surgery. I didn't have any pain medication. I had like Tylenol from America that I was taking, because in Japan they give you like 200 milligrams, where in America we usually take 500 or like 750 tablets. So yeah, it was pretty easy. So please stay tuned. I'm going to post some more videos. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye.